Hello, my name is Christos Stefanou. Actually, from back, look at my stickers of the laptop. Okay, so we are here first to introduce you to Indonesia. It's the first time Indonesia is in Voxxed Days, but you should have heard of the members of the group before. So I'm about to tell you about what Indonesia does, what are the challenges of the group's goals, and how we handle them both from technological perspective and also culture. So, a short introduction. Finvesia was founded in 2009 by ex-Wall-Streeters Singh brothers. Headquarters in Mumbai, Punjab, India, one of India's most economically progressive regions. We have offices across the globe. We have more than 400 employees, and our activities are focused mainly on fintech, but also expand to real estate and health technology. In short, group has investment funds like Sunya, FXView, AAA a crypto exchange, capital wallet, social trading platform, Zulu Trade. I guess that somebody will know this company. Wealth management platforms, trading engine, Trader, health tech, Genie Health and Bodyloop, real estate. The technology provider of the whole group is Stackflow, and we are regulated across the globe. What is the values that are driving our growth and our endeavors? First of all is the transparency. We approach ethically all our business. We have a customer-first mentality. We are open to both our people and to our customers. We strive for continuous improvement, and we welcome diversity. The vision is to unify all those services, all those companies, to unify them under a common technology framework, a common mentality framework, and to offer our clients a unified experience across the companies of our group. We want to promote the social aspect of investing. Well, copy trading and forex trading is becoming outdated, and so we want to promote the social aspect of the trading, wealth management, driving our clients to take educated decisions and not just looking for profit. And to simplify the huge world of financial markets. I would like also to mention that the Canada-based Genie Health product is targeted to help the fight against metabolic diseases. So you can go download Genie Health app. It will help you monitor your cholesterol and blood sugar levels in real time. Our data engineers are trying to get insights of the behavior of your system under center conditions, and hopefully we will be able to tell more about the cause and how we can prevent diseases such as diabetes or high cholesterol people without intervening with medication. Our approach. At the very first time a person joins our group, must feel like he has joined a family. It is very important. We promote democratic and educated decision making. So, whenever we plan a new product, a new feature, a new idea, we sit all people included on the table and decide what is best, what is not. Every voice, every opinion has its position, and there are a lot of times that the lowest in the hierarchy drove a solution decision. We don't fear failure. We like trying things and we learn by our mistakes. It's mandatory to not fear failure, so you try things, learn of your mistakes, and this promotes knowledge and leveling up our people, including everybody, not just newcomers and juniors and seniors. And lastly, we are goal and results oriented. So, how do we do this? As we are all engineers here, goals and results oriented means hard code this, do whatever you can to develop it, to release it, to make it to market. That's not our approach. We are building processes, software, and mentality that will enable us to react quickly to challenges. Our technology. We have expertise in Java, Vue.js, and Node. Well, that's Java, Vue.js, and Node does not tell anything. But that's our area of expertise. We are focused on low latency processing, low latency applications. Sometimes our assembly team needs to write code all over the time from scratch so that we can eliminate even milliseconds of latency because it is needed in the market we are working and doing our business. Second, we have a microservices cluster. So, microservices was a trend. It enabled us to do around 20 releases on a weekly basis, but we need to evolve it, and we are continuously evolving. We are using Spring Boot mainly, but our goal is to become polyglots and try different frameworks, different languages that speed up the development process and eliminate some boilerplate things that Java or Spring introduced to the process. As said before, in addition to the request-response model, we've also have a message-driven design that enables us to mutate behavior of the system. We orchestrate microservices, and it's like the 2000 business process. We orchestrate on top level, and we react to messages or user requests. I'd like to mention that it is a work in progress to migrate those HTTP orchestrated processes from HTTP to asynchronous RPC over Rapid. But it's still work in progress, but it looks promising. It will allow us to scale much easier and have better user experience. What are the challenges? The challenges are worldwide scaling. So, as mentioned before, most of the software of the group is there in the market for 10 to 20 years. But we need to expand our business and offer our solutions worldwide. So, 3 years before, it was easy to set up a server near the New York Stock Market Exchange and be assured that you do the best you can do with rates, distribution, pricing, etc. But now we need to move closer to the clients. So we are transforming our applications to be cloud ready. Cloud ready doesn't mean just creating a Docker image or a native image and deploying it somewhere. You need to rewrite in order to be successful in cloud migration. And it needs a lot of thought and trial and error to go there. Software as a service offerings. We have software, we would like to white label it and to offer to our clients. We would like to unify our ecosystem. So it is work in progress to provide an open ID implementation, a Finvazi ID that will enable users to manage their wealth using our brokers, wealth management platform, copy trading, social trading by just one login. And the final challenge is that the environment is really dynamic, not only in the perspective of product, but also from technology. We need to adapt fast to market changes, and we need to adapt fast to technology changes. That's the only way you can be relevant and attract both people and clients to your premises. What's our methodology? First of all, we are fans of lean development. We try to eliminate waste, engineer for a reason. We are not driven by hype tools. We are driven by our needs. We are really careful when we are picking new technologies. We are trying to avoid being tied to vendors. And we are focusing on picking the right framework, the right tool for the right business. This means that we are not open to innovation. For example, I will mention one migration and a new trial that we did 2 years ago. So, push messages and push notifications were our main. Push notifications. The way we delivered push notifications in the past was a component to persist events, databases, messages to the database, and we had a component that would poll it every 30 minutes, I think, and delivered push notifications to the clients. Okay, so imagine having a notification that should prompt you to act fast and getting it 30 minutes, worst case, before you should actually deliver. So, what was our approach to this solution? We sat all together under a table and we had a lot of ideas about how to solve this problem and how to proceed. So, we concluded that we should give a try to ACA. Okay. First of all, we did some preliminary tests, some evaluations to see how it will integrate with our system. We built on top of our existing system a message bus. Message bus is sounds like enterprise, but it was a message bus. We adapted all our existing components to emit messages to this bus. Here comes the ACA part. A main actor would handle those messages, and should those messages were needed to trigger the notification process, it triggers the notification process. And it's not simple to deliver a push notification. You need to find the audience from a database of 1 million clients. You need to translate them. You need to deliver to the target device. So, under the hood, we implemented this. We ran it in stealth mode, and from 1,000 push notifications per 30 minutes. We have reached now 10,000 push notifications per second. So it's an example of how keeping your product stable and experimenting with new technologies and getting the assurances that they will work and will not break the system and push you forward towards a new architecture, it worked. So, finally, I would like, as a newcomer to Voxxed Days, it's the first time of Indonesia, so I see a lot of newcomers here. I would like to mention some things that I observed and learned through my years working in software development. So, at the beginning I was anxious about what should I do. I was hearing of J2EE, plain Java, .NET, C#, C++, not to mention the huge ecosystem of front-end frameworks. So, what this, let's say, experience made me believe is that you just need to focus on what you need to do. Master it. Fully understand what you're doing. And take step by step with caution, and after you're sure that what you have learned and what you're doing, you fully understand this. A second finding during this path, and I guess for some of you, is don't stick to one programming paradigm. Okay, object-oriented is good, but you need to be polyglots. You need to learn more paradigms so that you can come close to each other and have a better understanding of the whole software development process, and don't be the back-end guy that front-end guys hate, and vice versa. Finally, I would like to tell that we are not just knowledge workers, we are people. Okay, so take care of yourself. You are not only developers, you are also friends, parents, social beings. Take care of yourself, don't be nerds, and take your rubber duck out for a walk once in a while. So, that's it. I hope you're not having any questions. Good. Yes.
I ruined it. I have a question.
Good.
Business need input is led by what roles in your company? Analysts, product owners, sales?
Well, business needs are, for our business especially, are driven from the market. Who will pick up the market needs and translate it into a process? It might be a product manager, it might be the financial department, it might be everything. But when it comes to implementing, there is a session between product owners, project managers, high-level business people, and of course engineering, to define the path forward.
Thank you.
Hope not.
Once more.